The story takes place in China. It starts in the year 1924 and ends in the year 1977. It is a long story. The story shows the lives of two men. Their names are程蝶衣and Duan Xiaolu. They are actors in a special kind of Chinese opera. This opera is called Peking opera. The story also shows a woman named Jushin. She is important in their lives. The story is sad. It shows love, pain, change, and difficult times in Chinese history. The story begins in a big building. The building is an opera theater. Many people are inside. The time is many years ago. Two old men walk into the theater. They are程蝶衣and Duan Xiaolu. They are dressed for an opera. They are going to perform a famous opera. The name of the opera is Farewell My Concubine. In this opera, one man plays a king. The other man plays the king's lover. The king's lover is called the concubine. The story of the opera is sad. The king loses a war. The concubine kills herself with a sword. But before the opera starts, the story goes back in time. The story shows how these two men became actors. It shows their childhood. It shows their training. It shows their friendship. It shows how their lives changed. The first part of the story is about a young boy. His real name is Xiaoshi. Later, he becomes Duan Xiaolu. He is a strong and brave boy. He is not afraid of punishment. He likes to help others. He is older than the other boy. The other boy is younger. His real name is Xiaoduzi. Later, he becomes程蝶衣. He is a quiet and sensitive boy. He has a beautiful face. His mother is a poor woman. She works on the street. She cannot take care of him. One day, she takes him to an opera school. The school is very strict. The master is a hard man. He beats the students. He makes them train many hours every day. The mother of Xiaoduzi asks the master to accept her son. The master looks at the boy. The boy has 6 fingers on one hand. The master says no. The mother is desperate. She takes a knife. She cuts off the extra finger. The boy screams in pain. The master then accepts the boy. The mother leaves. She never comes back. The boy is very sad. He cries. He does not understand why his mother left him. At the opera school, the boys live together. They sleep on hard beds. They eat simple food. They train every day. They learn singing, dancing, fighting, and acting. The master is very strict. He hits the boys with a wooden stick. The boys are afraid of him. They cannot leave the school. They have no freedom. Xiaoduzi is not strong. He cannot do the exercises well. The other boys laugh at him. He feels very lonely. One day, he tries to run away. He and another boy run away together. They go to the street. They see a famous opera actor. The actor is very rich. He has nice clothes. He rides in a nice carriage. Xiaoduzi sees this. He changes his mind. He goes back to the school. The other boy does not go back. He kills himself. He hangs himself from a pole. Xiaoduzi feels very guilty. He thinks it is his fault. The master punishes Ziaduzi. He beats him. But Ziaduzi does not cry. He becomes stronger inside. He decides to become a great actor. He trains very hard. He learns to sing very well. He learns to move his body like a woman. In Peking opera, only men can act. Some men play women's roles. They are called Dan. Ziaduzi is chosen to play women's roles. He has a beautiful and soft face. He is perfect for these roles. But Ziaduzi does not like playing women's roles. He feels confused. He is a boy, but he must act like a girl. The master teaches him a special line from an opera. The line is, "I am a girl, not a boy." Ziaduzi cannot say this line. Every time he says it, he changes it to, "I am a boy, not a girl." The master beats him. But he still cannot say it. One day, a very important guest comes to the school. He is a rich man. He likes opera. The master tells the boys to perform. Ziaduzi must perform a woman's role. He is afraid. He makes a mistake. The rich man is not happy. The master is angry. He beats Ziaduzi very hard. Ziaduzi still cannot say the line. Then Xiaoshi helps him. Xiaoshi takes a pipe. He puts it in Ziaduzi's mouth. He hurts him. He says, "Say the line." Ziaduzi is in pain. He finally says, "I am a girl, not a boy." After that, he changes inside. He starts to believe that he is a woman in the opera. He becomes very good at playing women's roles. He becomes the best young actor in the school. The boys grow up. They become teenagers. They continue training. The master teaches them the opera Farewell My Concubine. Xiaoshi will play the king. Ziaduzi will play the concubine. They practice this opera many times. They become very close. Ziaduzi starts to have deep feelings for Xiaoshi. He feels like the concubine in the opera. He feels that he should always be with Xiaoshi. He believes that art and life are the same. But Xiaoshi does not feel the same way. For Xiaoshi, opera is just a job. He does not mix art and real life. One day, a rich eunuch comes to watch them perform. A eunuch is a man who worked in the emperor's palace. He is very old and strange. He likes the young actors. He asks the master to send Ziaduzi to his house. The master agrees. Ziaduzi goes to the eunuch's house. The eunuch does bad things to him. Ziaduzi is very scared. He cries. After that night, he is never the same. He becomes more quiet and sad. The boys finish their training. They become famous actors. They choose new names. Xiaoshi becomes Duan Xiaolu. Ziaduzi becomes程蝶衣. They perform together in Beijing. People love them. They become very famous. Their best opera is Farewell My Concubine.程蝶衣plays the concubine beautifully. He acts like a real woman. Everyone is amazed. One day, a woman comes into their lives. Her name is Jushen. She lives in a difficult situation. Duan Xiaolu meets her one night. He likes her. He spends time with her. He gives her money. He promises to help her change her life.程蝶衣does not like this. He is jealous. He wants Duan Xiaolu only for himself. He wants to perform only with him. He wants their art to be pure. But Duan Xiaolu is different. He wants a normal life. He wants a wife. He does not understand why程蝶衣is so serious. Zhixian is a smart and strong woman. She knows that Duan Xiaolu likes her. She also knows that程蝶衣does not like her. But she does not care. She wants to marry Duan Xiaolu. One day, she goes to Duan Xiaolu's house. She brings a sword. The sword is very beautiful. It is from the opera Farewell My Concubine.程蝶衣found the sword many years ago. He wanted to give it to Duan Xiaolu. But Duan Xiaolu forgot about it. Zhixian uses the sword to get Duan Xiaolu's attention. She says she will give him the sword if he marries her. Duan Xiaolu agrees. He marries Zhixian.程蝶衣is very angry and very sad. He feels betrayed. He thought Duan Xiaolu was his partner forever. He thought they would always perform together. But now Duan Xiaolu has a wife.程蝶衣stops talking to Duan Xiaolu. He stops performing with him. He starts using drugs. He becomes very sick. He stays alone in his room. Time passes. The year is 1937. Japan attacks China. There is a war. The Japanese army comes to Beijing. Many people are scared. The city is dangerous. Some people run away. But Duan Xiaolu and程蝶衣stay. They start performing again. One day, Japanese soldiers come to watch their opera. The soldiers are rude. But one Japanese officer loves Chinese opera. He understands it.程蝶衣performs for him. He does a very good job. Later, some Chinese people call程蝶衣a traitor. They say he performed for the enemy.程蝶衣does not care. He only cares about his art. He says the Japanese officer understood opera better than Chinese people. Duan Xiaolu gets into trouble with the Japanese soldiers. He hits one soldier. The soldiers arrest him. They put him in prison. Zhixian is very worried. She goes to程蝶衣for help. She tells him that Duan Xiaolu will be killed.程蝶衣loves Duan Xiaolu. He does not want him to die. He agrees to help. But he has one condition. He tells Zhixian to go away. He says he will save Duan Xiaolu, but Zhixian must leave him. Zhixian is sad. She pretends to agree. But she does not leave.程蝶衣goes to the Japanese officer. He performs an opera for him. The officer is very happy. He releases Duan Xiaolu from prison. Duan Xiaolu does not know that程蝶衣saved him. When he finds out, he is not thankful. He is angry. He spits on程蝶衣's face. He says程蝶衣is a traitor.程蝶衣is very hurt. He saved the man he loves, but the man does not understand. The war continues. The Japanese leave. Then another war starts. This time it is a civil war. It is between the nationalists and the communists. The communists win. They take control of China. They start a new government. The new government changes many things. They do not like old operas. They say the old operas are for rich people. They want new operas about workers and farmers. Duan Xiaolu and程蝶衣try to change. They try to perform new operas. But it is hard. They do not understand the new rules. One day, during a performance, a soldier in the audience yells at them. He says their opera is not modern.程蝶衣gets angry. He stops the performance. He takes off his costume. He walks away. The crowd is shocked. The soldiers are angry. They arrest程蝶衣. They say he is against the new government. Duan Xiaolu is scared. He does not want to be arrested too. He says bad things about程蝶衣. He says程蝶衣was a traitor during the Japanese War. He says these things to save himself. Juxian watches this. She is very sad. She sees that Duan Xiaolu is weak. She cannot respect him anymore. The worst time comes. That was a great political movement. This happens in the 1960s. Those young people took power. They attack old things. They attack artists, teachers, and writers. They want to destroy the past. They come for Duan Xiaolu and程蝶衣. They take them to a public place. They put signs on them. The signs say they are bad people. They make them wear strange clothes. They make them stand in front of a crowd. The crowd yells at them. The Red Guards ask them to say bad things about each other. They want them to confess their crimes. Duan Xiaolu is very scared. He says bad things about程蝶衣. He says程蝶衣was a traitor. He says程蝶衣loved the Japanese. He says程蝶衣had a relationship with the eunuch.程蝶衣is shocked. He cannot believe Duan Xiaolu is saying these things. He looks at Duan Xiaolu with hate in his eyes. Then Duan Xiaolu says something even worse. He says that Juxian is a dirty woman. He says he never loved her. Juxian is standing in the crowd. She hears this. Her face changes. She realizes that Duan Xiaolu never truly loved her. She walks away. Later, she goes home. She takes the beautiful sword from the opera. She burns all her things. Then she hangs herself. She kills herself.程蝶衣sees Juxian's body. He cries. He screams. He blames Duan Xiaolu for her death. He takes all the costumes and props from their operas. He burns them in a big fire. He wants to destroy everything. He and Duan Xiaolu do not see each other for many years. The story then moves to the year 1977. The political movement was over. China is changing again. Duan Xiaolu and程蝶衣are old men. They have not spoken to each other for a long time. One day, they meet again at the old opera theater. The theater is old and dirty. No one performs there anymore. They walk inside. They are alone. They talk for a short time. Then they decide to perform the opera Farewell My Concubine one last time. They put on the old costumes. They are old and weak, but they try to remember the movements. Duan Xiaolu plays the king.程蝶衣plays the concubine. They start to perform. But this time,程蝶衣does not follow the opera. He takes the real sword. The sword is from the opera. It is real and sharp. In the opera, the concubine kills herself with a sword. But it is pretend. The sword is fake. But this time, the sword is real.程蝶衣looks at Duan Xiaolu. Then he pulls the sword across his own neck. He falls to the ground. Blood comes out. He dies. Duan Xiaolu screams. He holds程蝶衣in his arms. He cries. He calls his old name. Xiaoduzi, he says. But it is too late.程蝶衣is dead. He died like the concubine in the opera. He mixed art and life until the very end. The story ends. The story Farewell, My Concubine is about many things. It is about love that cannot be spoken. It is about friendship that breaks. It is about art and how art can take over a person's life.程蝶衣cannot separate his role in the opera from his real life. He becomes the concubine. He believes he must stay with Duan Xiaolu forever. When Duan Xiaolu chooses a wife,程蝶衣feels betrayed. He cannot live without Duan Xiaolu. The story is also about Chinese history. It shows many hard times in China. It shows war, poverty, and political change. The characters suffer because of these changes. They are forced to say bad things about each other. They are forced to change their art. They lose their freedom. The story shows that life is not like art. In art, the concubine is loyal forever. She dies for love. In real life, people are weak. They change. They betray each other. They try to survive. Duan Xiaolu is a good person, but he is weak. He says bad things to save himself.程蝶衣is strong in his art, but he is weak in his mind. He cannot change. He cannot accept reality. The story is very sad. It shows how people can hurt each other even when they love each other. It shows how history can destroy personal lives. It shows that art can be beautiful, but it can also be a prison. That is the story of Farewell, My Concubine.